everyone, and welcome to the beautiful Newcastle Field in Anoka for CTN's coverage of American Legion Baseball. Tonight, the Post 102 squad hosts the Post 334 team from Coon Rapids. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro in a press box for baseball, a very rare occurrence.
Yeah, we can't say that too often, but yeah, it's been a little while. I was unfortunately not at the last contest where you had an opportunity to see the Legion team, and so this is always a lot of fun. They're honoring head coach Tom Yell as we speak, and for his 36 years, 42 overall as a head coach between certainly here the Legion and Anoka Ramsey Community College. So he has definitely been a fixture in this community, the baseball community, for quite a long time.
Yeah, it brought a little cake in his honor. Not often that the visiting team celebrates a coach, but of course a very important part of the Anoka Hennepin entire community.
Yep.
In this northwest corner of the Twin Cities. And he does have one more season with the Golden Rams over
Correct.
at Anoka Ramsey, but this is his final summer with the American Legion team. And there's the squad he'll put to the plate to start the game. Cody Thompson leading off. Justin Reeves, the catcher, batting second. Tyler Wojciechowski hitting third. Mike Zimbeck behind him in the cleanup spot. The heavy hitter Joe Lewis playing first and hitting fifth. Ray Wellner, Matt Essler, Tate Andrews, the DH, and Noah Wolf, the shortstop, round out the order.
Well, this is a team coming in at 18-9, so they've already had 27 games under their belt, and they play a lot of baseball, just this Legion team, Post 334, and against Anoka, just their 10th game of the season, as you talk about the defense.
Anoka in the outfield, Alex Pribble, Mike Twiteback, and Ryan Streeter from right to left. Alex Glick is at first, Trent Fredenberg at second, Chase Thomas the shortstop, Spencer Olson at the hot corner, Joe Hobner is behind the plate, and Alex Farley, the left-hander, getting the start on the hill.
This is the second game of a doubleheader for Anoka. They played Maple Grove in the first contest and won in an offensive battle by a score of 8-7.
Yeah, a huge come-from-behind victory. Yep. 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning for Anoka to take a lead.
There you see the junior Alex Farley on the mound for Post 102.
And with the throwdown from Hobner, we're ready to play ball. Dust off the plate. The lights coming on into full effect as we head into evening here on a beautiful early July evening in Minnesota.
Cody Thompson hitting .311 as he steps to the plate, and they're coming off an 11-2 win over Brooklyn Park last evening.
Thompson looks at a strike at the knees, and Farley able to get ahead in the count 0-1.
Of course, we saw Cody last year at the high school level, graduated in 2015.
And another good fastball from Farley. He's out ahead in the count 0-2.
That's the way he wanted to start, get ahead in the count 0-2, work that first batter. As we always talk about, you don't want to put the leadoff hitter on if you can avoid it.
Low and out on the outside edge, then brought that one inside. Off the handle for Thompson, fouled back. He stays alive at 0-2.
Again, getting a piece of it.
Second year of operation for Castle Field here, and just a beautiful new ballpark.
Yeah, absolutely.
A pitch up high, 1-2.
Both these squads are getting ready for the Gopher Classic coming up on Friday.
Well, and I think with the completion of the Newcastle Field, Anoka has solidified its title as best atmosphere in the Northwest Suburban.
Yeah, it's a nice ballpark. I mean, I like the old one.
Swinging strike for Cody Thompson. He's out number 1 in this contest.
This ballpark is nice. The lines are nice, and just a small town feel to this stadium.
Well, they already had, but that's the key. It's a stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just a field anymore.
It's a stadium.
It's a stadium. That's no moon. It's a space station. Digging in is Justin Reeves and looks at a pitch up high, 1-0. But they already kind of held the title for coolest football / multi-use facility at the Pumpkin Bowl.
Pumpkin Bowl is a great place to broadcast a game from.
It's
a great atmosphere.
Reeves fouls this one off.
Reeves hitting 382 as he steps to the plate. And this is a nice hitting ball club. Offensively able to produce well.
But he's 4, so. No, we should go 5 and then 15 and then 1.
Pitches outside.
You know, they're just the post 334 just coming back from the post 22 firecracker tourney in Rapid City.
This one sent toward the gap in left center and will fall and run. Big turn at first for Reeves. Dig into 2. Turn in at 2, but he'll just stand up. Easy stand-up double for Justin Reeves. Just a well-placed line drive to the gap.
That's the 7th double of the season so far for Justin Reeves, as he placed that pitch perfectly in the gap in between left center field. And the post 334 has a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Again, just cut that fastball in half. Nice piece of hitting by Justin Reeves.
And now Wojciechowski will dig in with a runner in scoring position. 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Farley comes home with the fastball fouled back.
Wojo hitting 395. Oh, Hansen, Jake Hansen is out as the courtesy runner for Justin Reeves at second base.
Pitch up high to Wojciechowski, evens the count 1-1. Pitch is outside.
Come on now. Add and subtract. Add and subtract.
395 is Wojo's average.
Brought it in a little tighter and gets the called strike on the outside edge. 2-2.
No, nice pitch there as he delivered to the outside, and Wojo watched that one go by.
Yeah, he likes the low and outside corner to both lefties and righties. 2-2 pitch right down the middle. High fly to left field. Should be an easy out for Streeter. Trailed on him a little bit at the end, but he's able to squeeze it for out number 2.
Got under that fastball just a little bit. Relatively lazy fly ball to left field.
Hey, get that third one here, boys. Here we go.
Michael Zimbeck playing in right field.
He's hitting 398, Joe. I believe Tom told me he was 21 for his last 37 at the plate. He's been hitting well.
This one hit toward the gap on the left side. Nice backhanded stab by Chase Thomas. Throw is not in time. A great dig by Glick at first, but a speedy infield single for Mike Zimbeck.
Now that ball hit a little bit deep to short. And again, the turn by Chase Thomas. Not able to get it there in time. Made a nice play on the ball, but Zimbeck able to get down the baseline in time to beat it out.
And that puts runners at the corners for the heavy hitter.
Joe Lewis hitting 342 as he steps to the plate. Post 334, I'd like to get a run here with 2 away.
Go find it.
Deep, and it's misjudged by Twiteback. He is able to get back on it in time, though. Started in a little bit and then had to get on his horse, but he's back for the out. And Coon Rapids leaves runners stranded at the corners in the top of the first, bottom half. Coming up next on CTN. Back at the ballpark, Castle Field in Anoka on a beautiful evening. Getting ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Coon Rapids a couple of hits, including a double. But they leave those runners stranded and no score as we get to the home half.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been able to open that first inning with some runs across the board, put a little pressure early on the home team.
And remember, Anoka, second half of a doubleheader and hoping to make it back-to-back wins. That is how they will come to the dish. Chase Thomas, the shortstop, leading things off, followed by left fielder Ryan Streeter, Alex Pribble, and then Alex Farley, the pitcher, hitting cleanup. Alex Glick, Joe Hobner, Trent Fredenberg, Spencer Olson, and finally the center fielder, Mike Tweitbach.
Connor Boone gets the start tonight for post 334.
There's his defense behind him. Zimbeck, Thompson, and Wolf patrolling the grass. Lewis and Essler on the right side. Wojciechowski and Wellner on the left side of the infield. And Reeves behind the plate. And a fastball for a strike on the outside edge to get himself in front against Chase Thomas.
Boone comes in with a 1-2 record and a 2.25 earned run average. Thomas batting .276 so far on the season.
This one chopped left side on a high hop. Wellner waits, throws, and in plenty of time for Lewis to snag out number one.
Oh, nice away from post 334. Start there, bottom half of the first, a quick out. See it again, a high hopper. And Wellner over at third. Have to wait for it to come out. A strong throw to Joe Lewis.
And now the left fielder, Ryan Streeter, looks at a fastball right down the middle for strike one.
Streeter hitting .214 on the season.
Boone wasting little time out there on the hill, and we've noted that before in his outings.
Yeah, he
likes to get that groove
does.
and stay in it.
Tried to work that bottom portion of the zone there just a little bit too low, and Streeter would make sure that he kept the bat on the shoulder.
Count goes to 2-1. Boone outside.
He was like, hey, I absolutely suck like this. Let's try it like this.
And it's 3-1.
Tanner, you should try that. Hey, you're supposed to ride with this.
Outside and low, ball four. One out walk for Ryan Streeter. Gets Anoka a base runner here in the bottom half of the first inning. Right fielder Alex Pribble will be the next into the box.
Pribble having a nice season, hitting .429. Good situation for Anoka here with a runner at first and just one away. Opportunity to see if they can be the first to draw blood here in game number 2 for the Anoka post 102.
Good fastball in for a strike. To his credit, Boone able to throw first pitch strikes to the first 3 batters he's faced. At least get himself out in front on the first pitch, which is what you're always trying to do on the mound. 0-1 gets him swinging. The runner is off. The throw is on the wrong side of the bag. And I don't know if a good throw might have been able to catch him, but Streeter, a good jump, is in with a stolen base.
Yeah, there's a throw. It would have been close had the throw been right at the bag. But as you mentioned, off to the shortstop side of second base.
But Pribble did swing after that one, down and away. Great stop right there by Justin Reeves.
And we saw Justin do it at the high school level this season. Just good defensive catcher.
Boone looks at the runner, now comes home, and it's fouled off. Out of play by Pribble.
Just Boone doing a nice job staying ahead in the count here at 1-2. And now at the plate here would be big for Coon Rapids.
Down and away, 2-2. This one grounded to the right side, scooped up by Essler. He'll take the out at first. Streeter advances to third on the play.
Well, heads up play again on the stolen base by Streeter, and that infield out to the second side of the base, or infield, allows him to go to third with 2 away now.
And the pitcher, Alex Farley, an opportunity to help his own cause. He needs a base knock here with 2 away, though.
Well, he's hit well in the season, 433 as he steps to the plate.
Misses down and away. And now inside with the fastball. It's 2-0. Boone trying to strand that runner at third base. Streeter on with a 1-out walk. Stole second, advanced on a ground ball. This one chopped to the right side and through. And Farley will get Streeter home and get Anoka on the board, 1-0.
Oh, nice piece of hitting by Alex Farley, putting between first baseman and the second baseman. A little bit of a hole, finds that opportunity and gets the first run for Anoka. It always is the starting pitcher. Always help your cause. That's what you want to do.
And now Alex Glick trying to keep this inning alive.
Well, Glick hitting 417 as well.
This one chopped left side and through the hole. Back-to-back 2-out singles.
Justin Reed's going to take a little trip out to the mound to talk to his former high school teammate, Connor Boone. Zanoka's got a little something cooking with 2 away. Runners at first and second.
The catcher, Joe Hobner. See if he can keep the streak alive. Those hits came on back-to-back pitches.
Hobner hitting 435. We're going to have a courtesy runner at second base. That'll be number 10, Jack Hedrick.
So Hedrick at second. Glick at first. And Hobner looks at a strike on the outside edge. A good pitch. Good bounce back pitch for Boone. Pitches outside, 1-1. After getting into a little trouble, Boone a little more deliberate. That one fouled off by Hobner. It'll go to 1-2.
Well, yeah, and just at this point, just want to get out of the inning without any more damage. And with 2 away, you just concentrate on the hitter at the plate. See if you can, now heading the count 1-2. See if you can get the K here and get out of the inning.
This one ripped through the hole on the left side. Wolf comes up with it, and they're not going to test him. Bases are going to be loaded on 3 straight 2-out singles.
And the Anoka hitter's doing a nice job of getting to Connor Boone here early. Again, with the bases loaded in this situation with 2 away, you still have the opportunity to get out of the inning without much damage.
1 run already across, 3 straight 2-out singles. Has the bases loaded for second baseman Trent Fredenberg. Fredenberg got just a piece of it and fouled it off.
And he's hitting 400 on the season. A lot
It's
of 400 batters on this.
Not bad out of your
squad.
number 7
No.
hitter. Nice problem to have. Too many guys hitting over 400.
Yeah, that's a tough problem to have.
This one foul. And Boone gets ahead in the count 0-2. An opportunity to leave the bases loaded here. And as you talked about, avoid any more damage being done in this first inning. One run across, 3 hits in the inning, bases loaded, 2 outs. And an 0-2 count to Trent Fredenberg. He swings and drives it high toward the gap in left center. And a great running play to catch it by Noah Wolf. And indeed, Anoka does leave the bases loaded.
Yeah, just a great defensive play by Wolf as he made sure he came in on a sliding catch and got his squad out of the inning.
Anoka gets 1 run on 3 hits, but they leave the bases loaded. They have a 1-0 lead as we head to the second inning on CTN.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
I don't know what's happening. Start a new chat. What did I do? Okay. Wow. It's so weird.
Hey! Hi!
Oh my gosh. Hi. God, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so nervous. Gia, you're so big. Come closer to the camera. Wait, now you're in my face. That was so good.
Back at Castle Field in Anoka, an absolutely spectacular stadium.
Yes. Yeah, you can't say enough good things about this stadium here.
Well, unfortunately,
Castle Field.
and a nice thing for the high school community is that it is now on the grounds with the high school.
Yeah, absolutely. Unlike the football field.
That is still a ways down the street, on the other side of downtown. Downtown Anoka, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alex Farley drove in the game's only run and is at bat in the bottom of the first inning. 2 out, RBI single. And now has staked himself to a lead as he toes the rubber for inning number 2.
Ray Wellner hitting .500 on the season. He's 16 of 32 at the plate. With a double extra base hit.
Somebody on that?
That one fouled off, 2-1. Neil highlights Hennon is also known as Fix-It Hennon.
Or Techno Hennon.
Comes up and bails us out when we have technical issues, which don't count on us to solve those.
No.
Wellner fouls another one back, and the count is even at 2-2.
If you can unplug it and plug it back in, we're okay. But other than that,
sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Sometimes.
Other than that, then that's why.
I'd give us maybe a 70% chance on the
failure.
Unplug
A failure.
And plug back in.
No, a failure.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I think we can accomplish that one. Turn it off, turn it back on. Another pitch outside. Some grumblings from the Anoka crowd. That's a pretty good fastball, but it misses outside. The count is full to Rain Wellner, the leadoff man here in the top of the second inning. Big pitch. And Wellner fouls another one off.
Somebody over there?
A good battle at the plate so far between Farley and Wellner.
Comes another full count pitch from Farley to Wellner. Swung on and missed. A strikeout is second of the game for Farley.
A big fastball by Farley gets Wellner swinging.
I think he knew that Wellner was having a tough time catching up to his fastball. Really stepped on the gas there, but that was the 7th pitch of the at-bat, 8th pitch of the at-bat. No, 7th pitch of the at-bat. I can count almost as well as I can,
You can fix
unplug
things.
and replug things. Matt Essler looks at one up and away, 1-0.
Essler hitting 306 as he steps to the plate.
Good
Nice pitch
fastball there from Farley for a strike, 1-1.
Oh, he caught that outside corner.
Yeah, he's definitely got some gas.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job because he's working different portions of the plate.
One-two pitch for Farley.
Good mix, Alex.
Took a little something off it, and Essler out in front got a piece to stay alive, but it'll stay 1-2.
Of course, this is going to be a 7-inning contest tonight.
Because it's a doubleheader.
Because it's a doubleheader, correct.
Who
Whoa.
called third strike, and again, right on that outside edge. And maybe Farley getting a little more leeway on that outside corner since he has been living out there almost exclusively this evening. Nice job by Hodner framing it.
Yep.
And now we have DH Tate Andrews set to hit.
Andrews hitting 206 on the season.
Pitch is up high, 1-0. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning for Alex Farley. He's got 3 in the ball game. Coon Rapids did have 2 hits in the first. The left runner stranded at the corners.
And Anoka in their bottom half of the first had left bases loaded
Make a play over here. Let's go.
and just scoring the 1 run.
Misses low again, 3-0.
Let's go. One at a time, one at a time.
We'll see with 2 out if the DH has a green light on 3-0. Farley's got to bring it right down the middle here. Farley, or Andrews rather, taking all the way.
All right. Hey.
Hobner just wants to trot out.
Well, I don't know. Coach Steinbring's coming out as well. Did he tweak something? I guess he's okay.
So Hobner will go back behind the dish. It's 3-1. Andrews grounds it to the right side, scooped up by Fredenberg. The throw over to Glick in plenty of time, and Coon Rapids is retired. 1-2-3 in the second. Anoka back at the play when we return on CTN.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Back at Castle Field in Anoka. Anoka a 1-0 lead. But it could have been much more. They had 3 straight 2-out hits and left the bases loaded in the bottom half of the first inning. Number 8 and 9 hitters due up here to start the second. Spencer Olson, the third base minder, fouls off the first offering.
Olson hitting 250 as he steps to the plate. Yeah, you're right, though. Coon Rapids definitely avoided a situation, things that could have been much worse for them.
And now Olson bunts foul, and it's 0-2.
I think Connor Boone comes out here in inning in the bottom of the second, just wants to try and have a quick inning.
Yeah, he got a very quick out to start the first, and then a 1-out walk, and got a relatively quick second out, but that put the runner at third. And then had 3 just well-hit balls through the gaps in the infield. This one hit right back through the middle. A base knock for Spencer Olson.
Oh, he takes a
huge turn, and he is able to get back.
He's fortunate. He took a little bigger turn than he thought he possibly should have.
That was a little too aggressive. Hey, but I can't sink it.
Again, just nice hitting so far by the Anoka squad. Their 4th single of the night so far. Again, you saw there, close play getting back to the bag.
Well, you know, get the uni dirty early. Leadoff single brings Mike Twite back to the plate. And they'll chase Olson over at first. Back in plenty of time.
Twite back hitting .313.
Well, and kind of an interesting note as they check on Olson again. They in the 6th inning of game 1 here in the doubleheader, Anoka's pitcher had 2 pickoffs in the bottom half of that 6th inning. Runner is going, pitch is up high, throw is on target, and they got him.
Yeah, a nice job. Nice job throw down from Justin Reeves. We'll take another look at that. Just a quick throw.
Just in a perfect spot. Oh, I think
he has a
right.
case. I think he has a case. That,
I don't think he got the glove to him before he got to the bag.
I agree.
Looked to me like Essler caught a little bit of dirt going for the sweep.
At first blush, it looked like that he had it, but on that replay, it definitely looks like he beat that throw down.
Well, the throw was there. Tag got caught up in the dirt a little bit, but Blue calls it an out. It goes in the book as an out, caught stealing, 2-4. And now 3-0 to the number 9 hitter, Twitebach, after they erased the leadoff runner. In there for a strike, Twitebach taking all the way.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't going to let that bat leave his shoulder.
This one foul, and the count is full.
Yeah, quickly moves to 3-2 and see if Boone can get out of this 3-0 start.
Freaking in between games when you hit off a tee for a ball.
Another foul by Twitebach, and this battle will continue. Boone, another 3-2 pitch. This one grounded foul. And we'll try it again.
There's a battle here between Twitebach and Connor Boone. The full count, 1 away.
And it's a called strike. Twitebach was halfway to first when he got rung up. And what a job by Connor Boone to battle back after falling behind 3-0 to get the called third strike.
Yeah, without a doubt. We'll take another look at this pitch. And
it's a good break on it.
It is a nice break on it. May have caught that corner.
And back to the top of the order, Chase Thomas, a high a grounder that took a high hop to third. Fouls off the first pitch.
You are a comedian over there.
Pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a nice pitch delivered from Boone again. Getting Thomas to watch it go by.
Thomas won't reach for that one. 1-2.
Then again, we're trying to work that outside portion of the plate.
This one through the left side of the infield again. Anoka's bats finding the holes.
5 singles so far by Anoka here tonight. Another 2-out base hit.
Four of them have come with 2 outs.
Yeah, I was going to say another 2-out base hit.
Now Ryan Streeter, he walked, stole a base, and scored the only run of the game thus far. Thought about it, holds off, and it's up high for ball 1.
That's what I said. 6 feet. He didn't say privilege. He said out. That's the only thing he can do. He's not going to go wrong. Have you seen a top where...
And now outside 2-0.
In the situation, does not want to fall too far behind in the count with 2 away and a runner at first.
And fall into similar trouble that he found in the first inning after getting 2 out. This one hit back up the middle. Wojciechowski has it go right underneath his glove. Runner will end up at third.
Yeah, at this point, just did not get down on that ball, and he's disappointed as much as anybody in this stadium. You know, what would have been or should have been the 3rd out of the inning. Again, just didn't get the glove down cleanly enough, and it went right by him.
So Thomas over to third, Streeter at first on the error, and that'll bring Pribble back up. Pribble, a ground ball to second, his first time up.
And Wojciechowski's going to hope that error does not come back to hurt his squad.
Pitch inside to Pribble, 1-0. Yeah, that was that should have been an easy out.
Yeah, should have been.
At second. This one hit left side. Wellner bobbles it a little bit, but able to get it across in time. And the error will not come back to hurt the Coon Rapids squad. And again, Anoka leaves runners stranded. And it's still 1-0 as we head to the third on CTN.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
It's about ready to get the third inning underway from Castle Field this evening. Anoka leaving 5 runners stranded in the first 2 innings.
Yeah, I was going to call them the Cardinals. Post 334, getting out of that jam, and Connor Boone able to pitch out of it, but not before Anoka's going to threaten a couple of times. And Coon Rapids fortunate that it's just 1-0 deficit at this point.
Well, it seemed Coon Rapids might have a little something going in the top of the first, but they left runners at the corners. Number 9 hitter Noah Wolf will lead off the third, as Farley had a masterful second and retired Coon Rapids in order. Up and in to start Wolf out 1-0.
Wolf hitting .257 as he steps to the plate, the number 9 hitter.
Down low, 2-0. Swung on and missed. And I've been pretty impressed with Alex Farley's ability to mix things up.
Yeah, he's done a nice job so far.
He's definitely got speed on the fastball. But his off-speed stuff has definitely tied the Cardinals up a little bit. Now, I call them the Cardinals. But you did it first.
You can blame me.
High heat gets him swinging, and that is strikeout number 4 in the ballgame. Not bad for a first trip through the order.
No, and as you mentioned, just he's doing such a nice job of mixing his pitches here and really keeping post 334 off balance a little bit outside of those first couple of hits in the first inning. But there again,
well, you got to be ready. That speed, that fastball demands respect.
Yep.
And you have to be ready for it. And there it is. And Thompson can't catch up. He falls behind 0-1.
He struck out his first time against Alex Farley. That came inside close to nipping him a little bit.
Yeah, his I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a straight change or if he's doing a little something different with it, but that breaks down and in to the right-handed batters. That one was right across the plate, and it froze him 1-2. So they scare him with the one at the knees and then move it out a little bit. Back to the fastball. This one hit well by Thompson toward the gap. Long run for Tweitbach, but he's there for out number 2.
Able to cover some ground, track that fly ball down. We saw him make a nice play in center field earlier in the game where got a little late jump to the ball, but able to backtrack and make the catch. A couple of nice plays in center field.
And now the catcher, Justin Reeves, the only extra base hit of the ball game thus far. A double back in the first inning. First pitch swinging, chopped to the right side. Fredenberg has plenty of time to get it to Glick for out number 3. Coon Rapids retired in order again here in the third. Anoka trying to increase their lead when we return on CTN.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
Back at Castle Field in Anoka, Coon Rapids trailing Anoka 1-0. And the home team set to bat here in the bottom of the third. Again, they've hit the ball. 4 of their 5 hits coming with 2 outs, and they've left 5 stranded through the first 2 innings.
Yeah, and Alex Farley just doing a nice job of keeping a good hitting ball club so far through 2 innings down, just with a couple of hits in that first frame.
Well, and Farley's done well at the plate as well. 1 for 1. This one skied to the left side. And a little trouble reading that one out there for Noah Wolf, but he's able to make the catch at the end. He made it interesting.
It was an adventure. There's no doubt about it.
And now Alex Glick was going to say Farley had the RBI single his first time up. Glick followed with another 2-out single through the gap on the left side of the infield.
That is a good-sized young man. He's got some power to him.
Looks at a pitch outside. That one swung on and missed. He misjudged looking for the fastball and instead waving it a changeup. One pitch rolled to the left side. This time Wojo's down hard enough. Over to Lewis, 2 away.
He's got a gun, but yeah, fielded that one cleanly for the second out.
Took a little extra cautious approach to that grounder.
Just wanted to make sure it was in his glove. He threw a BB across it.
No, not Joe Lewis even, or the Carl Lewis, excuse me. Not even Carl
the track
Lewis
star
was going to outrun that one.
At least you didn't say Jerry Lewis.
I'm not sure how fast he was.
I don't think he was fast.
This one chopped to the left side. Wellner not going to have time, and just sometimes the soft ones are the hard ones to deal with in the infield. Hobner's little roller off the handle is good for the 6th hit of the ball game for Anoka.
All singles too, by the way. But again, that ball kind of hung up a little bit in the infield grass. They fielded it cleanly, but again, speed down the base pass is going to beat that throw.
When you get down there. Come on, Freddie.
So 2 out, 1 on again. 2-out hitting for Anoka. Pitch down and away to Trent Fredenberg. Fredenberg, a fly out to left. With the bases loaded, a great play by Noah Wolf on that one, ending the first inning. This one grounded to the left side, hard hop up into Wellner, able to field the throws high and wide. Both runners advancing, no one there to back up, but they're going to hold the runner at third, and a good decision is a quick recovery by Lewis. He got it to Reeves behind the plate.
Again, Coon Rapids again now. A little difficulty with 2 outs, runners at second and third. And Wellner just hurrying that throw.
Yeah, he had time.
Yeah, he did have time. He hurried that throw and threw it past Joe Lewis.
Well, after getting beat out on the infield single, he wanted to make sure he didn't get beat out again on a harder hit ball. He had a lot of time. But that one took a hard hop up into his chest.
Bowen Olsen is going to be the courtesy runner at third base for Anoka.
So runners at second and third with 2 out, and Spencer Olsen trying to add to the lead for Anoka. Looks at a pitch called a strike.
And Connor Boone looking yet again to get out of a jam.
Tanner, you squeezing me over there?
Well, second Coon Rapids error in these first 3 innings. Again, extending an inning. Came in on his hands, and Olsen fought it off, but it's 0-2. Olsen, a base hit his first time up.
A good spot for Connor Boone at 0-2 ahead in the count. There's a lot he can do with this particular pitch. Again, would just like to end this inning with the batter at the plate.
This one rolled right back up the middle. No chance for Boone. Fielded deep in the hole by Wellner. No chance to get the runner at first. A good infield RBI single for Spencer Olsen.
That time some 2-out hitting came through for Anoka. Again, they're going to take that 2-0 lead. Still runners at the corners now with 2 away. Again, just back up the box. Nothing Connor Boone could do to it. And Essler, again, just too late to throw the runner out. That was deep to the hole behind second base.
Olsen has speed. Caught stealing his first time on. This time, the hit through the left side of the infield will bring home another run. Anoka moves ahead 3-0. And that's not bad for the bottom part of your order. 3 for 4 from your 8 and 9 hitters so far.
Yeah, and especially the way Alex Farley is pitching, and he's dominant so far early on, and for them to get a couple additional runs here to pad their lead, that's going to bode well for him as he takes the mound again in the top of the 4th.
I have 3 pairs on right now.
Back to the top of the order. Chase Thomas is 1 for 2. 7 of their 8 hits have come with 2 outs in this ballgame. This one chopped high to short, and a hard throw again. Another error as Wojciechowski throws it away. 1 run is going to score. They're going to hold Tweitbach at third.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, it's with the errors in the field, it's certainly all out on Connor Boone and the way he's pitching. I mean, this is a team that the Coon Rapids could have gotten out of this inning previously, but that second error kept this inning alive. And give credit to Anoka doing a good job of continuing to get runs across. Now 4-0 in favor of post 102.
I think the Mosquitoes may actually pick me up and physically take me away out of the booth to
there are a lot
devour
of
my carcass at this point. My goodness.
Yeah, they are definitely feasting.
Well, Conference Reeves trying to settle his pitcher. His pitcher doing his job.
Absolutely.
2 errors in the infield. 3 unearned runs on the board.
Coach Steinbrink talking to our home plate official about something. She called him over for a little bit of a conference.
Great count here. Go. Great count here. You got to be your pitch and drive it. Stay close.
Ryan Streeter 0 for 1, walked and scored, and then reached on an error his second time up. Now, with runners at second and third, another 2-out opportunity. A high fly ball to left. Wolf, long run, won't get there. Both runs will come home to score. Wolf slipped in the grass, and Streeter will slide in safely at second. It is a 6-0 lead for Anoka.
Again, all with 2 away. As head coach Tom Yell is going to take a walk to the mound. We may see a pitching change here at this point. I mean, it's his first trip out.
8 batters already have come to the plate here in the 3rd inning. 5 have scored for Anoka, opening up a 6-0 lead. And as we talked about, a very impressive performance thus far for the pitcher Alex Farley.
I think the Mosquitoes are getting bigger as the night goes on.
Well, yeah, because they've fed so well.
That's right.
Already. They're back for seconds. They're going to leave Boone in there, just trying to give him a little pep talk again, doing his job.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We talked about it. 3 errors in the field.
And credit to Anoka hitters as well. They've been able to find the holes and put them where the where Coon Rapids is not.
Yep.
For the most part, but three errors in the field, all coming with 2 outs in those innings. 2 of them here, and five runs in the inning, all unearned. Bunt attempt, but it is foul. See, Hennon is
he
Hennon's
does
on
it
top
again.
of everything. He
Now
comes
he brings
up
the
with
bug spray.
It's like we don't know what we're doing here. Ooh, I just got one while he was on my leg. All right, that's much better.
For now. Then you go home smelling like bug spray.
Better than spending the night tossing and turning because I itch so bad. Outside pitch makes it 1-1 to Alex Pribble.
Don't you still sleep on a bed of nails, though? I mean, so that would kind of work and scratching at the same time.
Again, Anoka has batted the order here. This one fouled back and out of play. Now 5 runs, all with 2 out. 4 hits, 2 errors for Anoka with 2 out here in the inning. This one foul out of play.
Yeah, and give credit to they've done a nice job of working the, whether it's been because of errors or timely hitting, but doing a nice job of working the count and also working with 2 away.
And this time able to cash in and not leave runners stranded. I mean, they may still leave one, but hurts a lot less when you drove 5 in the inning. That's right, 5 runs in the inning for Anoka, assisted by a couple of Coon Rapids errors in the field, and it is 6-0 in favor of the home team as we head to the 4th inning.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Back at Castle Field in Anoka. Sometimes you do your job and it just doesn't pan out.
Exactly.
Boone, if you tell any coach your pitcher's going to have a little bit of a rough inning, but he's going to throw 20 pitches, 16 for strikes,
you would think, that's pretty good.
That can't be struggling too bad, right?
Yeah, you would think so.
Well, that's an inning in which he gave up 5 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. All 5 runs unearned. But that does not make it any less of a challenge for Coon Rapids is trying to find a way to come back. Middle of their order, 2 up here in the top of the 4th inning. Wojciechowski, Zimbeck, and Lewis, the scheduled batters. Wojo fly ball to left field his first time up. Fouls this one off and out of play, and fortunately toward the parking lot I chose not to park in.
Exactly. When I was here, I was thinking, should I park in the parking lot to our left, which would be down the third baseline? I thought, well, you know, foul ball could come in this direction, so I agree. I chose, like you, park behind.
Fastball called a strike at the letters, 0-2. We'll have to see if Farley is phased by that long rest he had. So far, not so much.
Nope.
And he's been outstanding since that first inning. He has retired 8 in a row, 7 in a row to this point. This one fouled back.
Yeah, I mean, when you're facing a pitcher like Farley who's on his game and you're having a difficult time hitting the ball, and then you allow the runs that they did in that last inning, it's going to make it difficult for Coon Rapids here at the plate. They're going to have to find a way to get to Farley.
Inside, and they got a piece of our umpire.
Yeah,
too,
right on the hand. He's that's smarts.
Another chance here, 2-2. Up high and a full count.
That got away from him a little bit.
Farley is not allowed to walk yet. This one hit high to the left side, short. Left field, Ryan Streeter waits, makes the catch. And there's one down.
Yeah, much like the first time, I've got underneath that fastball a little bit and relatively lazy fly ball to left field. Looked like he hit that one closely off the end of the bat.
Now Michael Zimbeck had a base hit his first time up.
Yep.
One of only 2 guys in that dugout who were able to say that. First pitch fouling out of play. Now down and in, 1-1. Looking for that outside edge, and instead it's 2-1.
Well, you know, you're right about that. A little bit of a layoff where he's in the dugout for a while and could have a tendency with a pitcher who has been hot to come off and struggle a little bit here early.
Downstairs, 3-1. Outside, ball 4, first walk allowed. And Zimbeck on base for the second time tonight.
Well, this is a part of the game where Coon Rapids definitely needs to take advantage of base runners.
Big hitter, the southpaw Joe Lewis. Title contender, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Fastball in for a strike.
Hart and I have to get them out and home plate though.
No, you're sleeping today.
All right, that works. But Hart, we're not spitting seeds in the bench. In the dugout.
Doesn't matter. Both you guys are doing.
Would you rather have them on the grass?
Farley looking pretty good. First pitch strikes to all three he's faced thus far.
Why are you so mad today? Alright, what if I broke your windshield so you gotta get a new one? Would you be happy now?
Popping it into the glove of Hopner behind the plate, but it's 1-1.
Well, it'll be an interesting inning here for Farley, just to see how he comes off that layoff, and again, always get the swing and the miss there.
And it tied him up with a fastball in.
Looking like he was having a little bit of an issue finding the zone. But now with the head in the count of 1-2, an opportunity for him to see if he can put Joe Lewis away.
Lewis slaps this one to left. Long run, not able to get to it as Streeter. It's into the corner, rounding second, going for third is Zimbeck. They'll turn him, and he'll come to the plate. The throw is nowhere near in time. Diving in safely over at third is Joe Lewis with an RBI triple.
That's what Coon Rapids need. A little bit of a spark in their offense. Get that first run across and chip into this lead. Now down to 5 for Anoka.
Zimbeck able to score all the way from first. And Lewis sliding in safely underneath the tag at third. Only one out as Wellner digs in. Fastball inside. Credit Lewis really with a double. Moved to third on the throw.
Well, he did
Does get the RBI.
Nice job reaching out for that one, but had some power on it to drive it down to the corner in left field.
Big swinging strike for Wellner evens the count. Reaches out, pokes this one back to the mound, and then the throw is wide from Farley. Wellner will move to second on the error as Lewis comes home to score.
Well,
it was tailor-made, exactly what he was looking for.
Absolutely.
Little grounder back to the mound. Lewis wasn't going to be able to advance, so it should have been an easy out over to Glick at first. Instead, Farley puts a little too much on it, throws it a little too wide.
Well, again, he misplayed it and he had to force that throw it quicker than he wanted to.
Coon Rapids with 2 on the board here in the fourth. Wellner standing at second, and Essler hoping he can keep the streak alive. A walk, a hit, and an error in the inning led to 2 Coon Rapids runs. They still trail 6-2 as Essler fouls it back. Essler, a strikeout victim his first time up.
Come on, Ole, get going. Come on, Alex. You're right. Second go to 1. Here we go.
Nice pitch.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-2. Outside, but at 0-2, Farley's got some room to play. Breaking pitch came in too far. 2-2.
Yeah, again, trying to work that inside portion of the plate, but a little too high in the zone. Essler wisely holds off.
One chop foul.
They've been working hard for Mindy.
Heads up over here.
We'll try again at 2-2. Farley brings it, and well, Essler fouls it back. Got a little tongue-tied there for a second.
Doing a good job just keeping his at bat alive. Dave Steinbring head coach for Anoka Post 102.
A pitch up and outside a little bit. Nessler tempted, but able to check his swing. The count is full. Down and in, and that is the second walk of the inning for Farley, and a great battle for Matt Essler.
Yeah, it really was. Did a good job of working that free pass out. Now he puts runners at first and second, just one away with Tate Andrews at the plate.
Andrews ground ball to second his first time up. Now with guys on base, hoping to do a little damage. Takes the first pitch down low.
Oh, Dave Steinbrink going to take a walk to the mound.
That may be it for Farley.
Thank you. My dad?
No.
No, looks like
He's
he
gonna stay
will
out
stay.
there. Yeah, there really wasn't too much activity in the bullpen for Anoka.
It was more of a meeting with the infielders as Farley kind of stepped off the mound. But he will hold on to the baseball. He has a 1-0 count against Tate Andrews. Runners at first and second, two already across here in the inning. Just one hit by Coon Rapids. But an error and a couple of walks have led to 2 runs and 2 more base runners. And now a pitch in the dirt again. Great stop by Hobner, but it's 2-0.
And again, defensively, you got to make sure as your catcher, you can't let that ball get behind you.
A lot of foul
a lot of room
here at the Newcastle. And now 3-0.
Well, as dominating as Farley was in those first couple innings, here he's really having trouble locating what he needs to do in the zone. There's a strike that Andrews was going to take all along.
He's got to be careful to a big hitter here, putting it on a tee. 3-1. It's high and the bases are loaded. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
An opportunity now for Noah Wolf. See if he can come away with an opportunity at the plate with bases loaded, just 1 away. Anoka looking for something hit on the ground, see if they can turn 2.
Well, Anoka with a big inning, 5 runs scored in the bottom of the 3rd. Coon Rapids trying to answer here in the top of the 4th. 2 already across. Bases loaded for Noah Wolf, who takes that fastball for a strike on the inside edge. A 1 pitch from Farley. Squibbed to the left side. A nice sliding stop there by Olson. His only play is to Glick at first, but an RBI ground out for Noah Wolf.
Yeah, he'll concede that run to get the second out. Now an opportunity to see if Anoka can get out of the inning with just the 3 runs put against them. But Coon Rapids, to their credit, able to cut the lead in half so far.
And back to the top of the order, Cody Thompson.
Magic, middle.
Fastball in for a strike.
Ready? Hey, good
And this is a spot where a hit toward the gap could put Coon Rapids back within a run. 1-1 pitch. Rolled to the left side, fielded it short, bobbled by Thomas. He's got no play, another run scores.
You know, we saw that happen to Coon Rapids early in the game. A couple of errors led to some runs. Now here with Anoka, as Coon Rapids able to cut the lead to 6-4. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Andrews moves to 3rd.
Yeah, pretty good
and
hitter.
the tying run at first.
Pretty good hitter at the plate in Justin Reeves.
outside. The Coon Rapids has batted the order now. Not often you see teams batting the order back to back.
Time's called.
Two outs, runners at the corners. Up and
Oh, that
in,
almost
backs
hit him.
Reeves away. 2-0.
Work through this, Al. Come on now. There we go.
3-0.
Joe, is that right down the gut?
Come on out. There's been a couple.
Well, Farley has to be concerned. Does not want to walk. The bases loaded here with 2 away to pitch to Wojo. Tyler Wojciechowski, because he is 0 for 2 tonight, but he has the ability to drive pitches. And you do not want dangerous hitter at the plate with bases loaded.
Reeves was taking that one all the way, clipped the outside edge, 3-1.
Hey, balance and rhythm out there, 13. Balance and rhythm. Take a broom after
You and Bobby, you and Bobby got the brooms going. First time I yelled at Titus.
We were zipping right along through 2.5. It was a 1-0 game. And then 5 runs in the bottom of the third for Anoka. 4 so far for Coon Rapids here in the top of the fourth. That's inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with Tyler Wojciechowski coming to the plate.
Yeah, so now we are going to see this situation with Wojo at the plate. Jake Hansen again getting the opportunity to be a runner for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, Wojciechowski is 0 for 2 with a couple of fly balls to left. But as you talked about, he's definitely got some power in that swing.
Absolutely. .23 RBI in the season. That would put him at second on the squad behind Zimbeck with 29. Big swing and a miss.
Behind on the heat. Of course, Wojciechowski's second fly out to left was starting this inning way back when. 10th batter of the inning, trying to get a big hit here. Good speed at second could mean a single scores 2 and ties the ball game.
A little action in the bullpen now for Anoka. Austin Olson working the pen.
Another late decision by Wojciechowski. Just can't catch up to the heat. And Farley in an 0-2 driver's seat. Up high. Four walks, 2 errors, just 1 hit in the inning. Coon Rapids has scored 4. Big swing and a miss for Wojciechowski. Coon Rapids cuts the lead back. It's 6-4 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
It's so shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Back to Castle Field in Anoka. We had a pitchers battle going early. It was a 1-0 game through 2.5 innings. Anoka scoring in the bottom half of the first. But then some two-out hitting and a couple of errors by Coon Rapids helped Anoka jump out with a 5-run bottom of the third. Coon Rapids gets some help. Just one hit, 4 walks, and 2 errors in the top of the 4th inning. Allows Coon Rapids to score 4. And we've got a ball game here. After 3.5, Anoka 6, Coon Rapids 4.
And how appropriate Alex Varley, after having a tough inning with those 4 walks on the mound, coming to the plate, see if he can get an inning started for his squad. Saw his 6-run lead diminish to 2.
Hey, great count, Junior, right here.
Well, Farley led off the 9-batter 5-run inning in the third for Anoka with a fly ball to left. He did have that RBI single his first time up.
Well, and Booten also had a little time off sitting in the dugout for a little while, too. We'll see how he comes out now.
This one skied in the infield. Wojciechowski just back into the grass. Will come forward, make the catch, and there's out number 1.
A good way for Boone to start, relatively quick for that first out.
Glick 1 for 2, had a single back in the first. Looks at a fastball for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, nice pitch, cuts that outside corner.
Where were those pitches last inning? Come on, Harton. I'm talking to Tanner. Tanner, where are you? I was walking away.
Trying to work that outside part of the plate, but misses wide, 1-2. This one fouled back. Speed pitch fouled back and out of play. Glick getting his money's worth for this at bat.
Yeah, again, just keeping this at bat alive. But Boone's come out pretty solid here in the bottom half of the 4th.
Well, and really, this one hit pretty well towards center. Long run, diving attempt, but unable to make the squeeze is Cody Thompson. And that'll be a 1-out single for Alex Glick, his second hit of the ball game.
Yeah, ball tailed quickly, and again, Thompson coming over, trying to dive for that out. Hit that one solidly and watch the ball kind of tail off. Cody not able to gather it in the glove.
And now Joe Hobner, 2 for 2. Fouls this one away. 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th. Anoka trying to re-establish their big lead. Dwindled down to 2 runs in the top half of the inning, with Coon Rapids getting 4 walks, a couple of errors. And this one hit well, but it's going to twist and go foul and out of play.
Now ahead of the count, 0-2. An opportunity for Boone. See if he can pull something to get that second out here.
Hey, dig in there, JoJo. Come on, dig in there. It's got to be right there.
Called third strike. Great pitch right there from Connor Boone.
Yeah, again, getting that strikeout was big out with the second out of the inning.
And now Trent Fredenberg. Fredenberg 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored, though, in that third inning. You can see Hunter definitely.
He didn't think that was a strike.
No, and I'm sure that he's got a little opportunity to chew on that umpire's ear the next time he's behind the plate in another half inning. Fredenberg looks at a pitch outside, 1-0. This one chopped and will go foul. Boone doing a nice job of mixing up pitches. A lot of these Anoka batters out in front of it on the off-speed pitches and then just grounding them harmlessly foul.
Oh, we talked about Boone. You know, he's having a fairly solid evening. He just he's had a little trouble behind him defensively that led to some runs, and that situation, a big 5-run bottom of the third.
Well, and again, he threw 20 pitches in that inning, 16 of them for strikes.
Yeah, that's solid.
This one right back to him. He makes an easy stab, a nice soft throw over to first for the third out of the inning. We go to the fifth. It's Anoka 6, Coon Rapids 4. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Well, both pitchers, after having some rough mid-inning outings, or some troubles in the mid-innings, still on the hill is Alex Farley. And, of course, Anoka's pitching staff might be a little more depleted than normal, having played that game earlier and gotten the win over Maple Grove.
Well, they've hit the ball well tonight. They had 11 hits in that win over Maple Grove, now 8 here against Coon Rapids.
Zimbeck first pitch, able to squeak it through the left side past a diving Spencer Olson. And start Coon Rapids off with a single.
Yeah, he jumped on that first pitch. Gonna get that by Olson.
Well, Zimbeck's had a nice outing so far. 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He's getting on base. Gonna bring up Joe Lewis. Big RBI double his last time up. Later scored. First pitch misses low. Now down and away, 2-0. Now up high 3-0.
Now we see a little action, more action in the Anoka bullpen again. That'll be Scenic.
And a 4-pitch walk for Joe Lewis puts the first two
you might see
batters on base.
Yeah, we might see a change here as Dave Steinbring coming back out to the mound. I mean, we did see some action warming up, a couple of players warming up in the bullpen. Yeah, he is. So he's going to Pribble and Farley will switch spots. Farley will go out to right field. Pribble will come in to pitch for Anoka.
And we will take a break while he has an opportunity to warm up the arm. We'll be back with more of the 5th inning. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
And I won't have to tell my kids. This isn't a drill.
Please.
Please, do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always, lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Hey, Hard, what's this? That's my resignation letter. You're resigning? Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit. I forgot. I'll do better. Please, don't quit on me. Okay. But remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
So Alex Pribble will inherit a couple of runners. Farley cannot lose this ball game.
Nope.
But he's hoping that Pribble can help strand those runners and preserve an opportunity for him to win this ball game. Game that at one point after 3 innings, the Anoka team looking up at that 6-0 lead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, well, you would definitely with a 6-0 lead and the way Farley was pitching to start this game.
Well, Ray Wellner will be the first to hit against Alex Pribble. Zimbeck the runner at second, Lewis the runner at first.
We're ready to get going.
Anoka trying to hold on to that 6-4 lead here in the top of the 5th. Wellner hit one back to the pitcher's mound, but it ended up being a throwing error in that 4-run 4th. Looking bunt and a good one. Good backhanded barehand grab by Pribble, but then he flips it wide to the bag for Olson. And Wellner will get on with a sacrifice. It will count as a sacrifice, so it doesn't affect his batting average, but he reaches on the error. 3rd error of the inning for the Tornadoes, or for Anoka, I should say. 2nd that it's been charged to the pitcher position.
Yeah, it would have been tough to get him even with a good throw on that one.
He made a great grab on it barehanded.
He did, but just to flip it the way he did.
Well, and that pitch gets away from the catcher Hobner, and another run is going to score. We're all tied up. And Wellner advances to 3rd.
Yeah, we still have yet to record an out here in the top half of the 5th.
A lot of game, boys. A lot of game. Let's go. Come on, boys. Hey, pick him up. Let's go.
6-6 Wellner at 3rd, and a 1-0 count to Matt Essler. This one fouled back out of play. Well, this is kind of how game one of the doubleheader went for Anoka. It was a pitching duel early and then a lot of scoring late, and it ends up in a dramatic, tight game at the end. Well, here we got a 6-6 score, and this one hit well to left. Waiting on it is Streeter. He'll make the catch. Wellner will tag, and he will come home. And Coon Rapids has its first lead at 7-6 on the sacrifice fly by Matt Essler.
Yeah, it's a nice job for Coon Rapids to make this comeback, and you could have folded up the tents at that point, down 6-0, but certainly no quit. You're looking at just four hits offensively for the post 334 squad.
In the four plus innings, 1 1/3 innings, when they have scored their 7 runs, they have just one. They have 2 hits, 5 walks, and 3 errors. But they now have a 1-run lead here in the top of the 5th. Tate Andrews will flare this one to the right side. Fredenberg waits, throws over to Glick, and there's 2 down.
Get that third one out.
Now Noah Wolf. RBI ground out his last time up. He's 0 for 2.
An opportunity here with Wolf at the plate just to get out of this inning after relinquishing the lead.
Walk and an error, and both came back to bite the Anoka squad here in the 5th inning.
Both squads with 3 miscues in the field so far here this evening. Two and 0 as that was down on the shoelaces to Noah Wolf. And now up high, 3-0. Up high, a 4-pitch walk. Keeps this inning alive for Coon Rapids. Back to the top of the order, Cody Thompson. 0 for 3, reached on an error his last time up. Coon Rapids trying to keep this inning alive with 2 away after taking that lead, scoring 3 runs here so far in the top of the 5th.
Hey, good feed over there, 17. Nice job.
Keeping Wolf close at first. Up and in.
All right, here you go. Come downhill. Come downhill.
Inside again, 2-0.
A good move over to the bag. Close play over at first.
Called strike, 2-1. Two outs, a runner at first base, 3 across here in the inning for Coon Rapids. They've taken a 7-6 lead. This one hit to the left side. Nice backhanded stop by Olsen to throw in plenty of time, and Glick a nice.
No, he bobbled
not.
it. No, he bobbled it in his glove. He didn't have it cleanly. That'll be another error on the Anoka squad. Watch, you're going to see again, Joe. It was a nice throw over to the bag, a little bit low, but watch him. It just popped up out of his glove.
Oh, it just long enough.
Yep.
Did not have it secured when Thompson crossed the bag.
Going to have a change in catcher.
It's been out there too darn long.
Yep. Titus Bishop is the new catcher.
So the inning continues with runners at first and second, 2 out, 3 already across here in the inning. Again, 2 errors in the inning, 2 walks, just 1 hit for Coon Rapids. But they are making it pay off. And this one hit toward the gap in right center, not going to fall as Farley gets over, makes the catch, and ends the threat, leaving Coon Rapids with 2 more runs stranded. But they have come back to take the lead. They're up 7-6 as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
So Coon Rapids with 4 in the top of the 4th, 3 more in the top of the 5th, have come from down 6-0 to lead this one 7-6.
Connor Boone will remain on the mound for Coon Rapids.
How does a farmer
here we go.
mend his plants?
How does a farmer mend his plants?
Well, you think about the answer.
Think about
Spencer Olson leading off for Anoka. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored.
It's a Laffy Taffy brain tweezer. Teaser. How does a farmer
mend his plants? The answer is, of course, with a cabbage patch.
Oh my gosh.
So as we talked about last time through, 8 and 9 spots for Anoka paying off, 3 for 4 with 2 RBI and 2 runs scored. It's good production from the bottom of the order. Might have been a 3rd run scored had Spencer Olson not been thrown out stealing on a questionable call. This one hit to the left side. Wellner charges, throws in plenty of time, and there's 1 down.
Quick first out here in the bottom half of the 5th.
And that's what both pitching staffs would like, to see some quick outs.
Absolutely, without
There've been
a
a
doubt.
lot of long battles, a lot of long innings here in the middle part of the ball game. Flew right through the first 2.5 innings. The last inning and a half have taken a while.
No, the last at bat, I swear to God, there was one not that it wasn't in my eye, but it was.
Mike Tweitbach, 1 for 2, an RBI singles, run scored last time up. Pitch is up and in, 1-0. This one hit left side, slow roller adds to charges. Wojo had to hustle the throw, but nice on the money throw to get him by a half a step.
Yeah, again, it's the throw from that position that puts so much velocity on it, gives that opportunity to get the out.
He had to hustle it and throw on the run, and a nice stretch by Joe Lewis. And even with the speed at Tweitbach, he's out. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Chase Thomas, 1 for 3. This one chopped left side. He'll have his second hit of the ball game.
Yeah, not much Wellner could do on that. It's a nice place hit between short and third.
Well, again, the 2-out hitting has been exceptional for Anoka this evening.
It really has.
That one's the mutant. I
mutant
swear
mosquito.
I killed that mosquito twice, and still it flew away. So Ryan Streeter comes up, a big 2-run double his last at bat.
You sure it was the same mosquito? Could have been his brother Buzz.
No.
They look alike.
Almost twins. One's
Almost.
got a birthmark, though.
Yeah, exactly. One's got a longer nose. Not sure that's really called a nose, but I just don't have the word for it. A stinger. A biter.
Biter.
A chomper.
I'm sure that one of those
definitely will
got
fit.
to be. It's the biter or the chomper. And if not, those who named that part of the insect were way off.
Yeah.
And back to the action at hand. Ryan Streeter at 2-0 count, a runner at first. And he is off with the pitch. This one hit toward the gap, but enough under it for Noah Wolf to get in position for round number 3. We head to the 6th. That's Anoka 6, Coon Rapids 7. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today.
A very pleasant evening, aside from the
Mosquito-filled evening.
Aside from the local wildlife, it's a beautiful evening. And what a ball game. Started out 1-0 through 2.5 innings. And then it's been an offensive outpouring, or more so it has been,
problems on the defensive end. Seven innings
errors.
between the two teams.
Seven errors.
I mean.
Yeah, Coon Rapids 7 runs on just 4 hits. And they had 2 of those before they started scoring.
That is true.
So really 7 runs on just 2 hits.
Yep.
4 errors and 5 or 6 walks. Tyler Wojciechowski will lead things off here in the 6th. Wojo 0 for 3 with a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. like to start his team's inning strong here and help get themselves a little cushion.
That is, Bishop took a little time, walked out to the mound.
This one's skied and will get out of play. A long run over there for third baseman Spencer Olson, but it's out of play. And it's 1-1.
You know who this is? Who's batting? Oh, is it Wojo? Pretty good. 1-1. Brothers, man.
Down and in, 2-1.
Wojo looking for his first hit of the contest.
This one skied right side. Will be into foul territory and misjudged by Alex Glick.
Lost it in the sun.
And that'll give Wojo another opportunity.
And again, that should have been an out. Kind of took it. Was maybe he's a little concerned about Wojo running down the base path. Took his eye off it for a moment.
So here's the 2-2 pitch from Pribble. This one hit high to short left. Out from short to make the catch is Chase Thomas, and there's one down. Michael Zimbeck, 2 for 2 with a walk in the middle. Scored twice. First pitch skied behind home plate. And
I think it hit the top. I think it hit the enclosure here.
You think?
I think a little bit. Either that or there was a leftover firework from the 4th of July.
Right.
Could have been that as well. Nonetheless, noise ordinance was affected there.
Well, Bishop thought he was going to have a chance for it behind the plate, but yeah, well out of play. This one hit well toward left center, but it's going to hang up in plenty of time for Tweitbach to get there for out number 2. And now Joe Lewis, 1 for 2. RBI double back in the 4th. Walked and scored in the 5th.
Big swing and a miss.
A little behind on the heat.
You see the numbers: 1 for 2, a double, a run scored, and RBI.
2 runs scored even. That one in on the hands, had to adjust to it. A little pop up to short. Chase Thomas there for the easy out. Coon Rapids is done. 1-2-3 in the 6th. They lead by 1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th on CTN.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Sir, could you step over here, please? Is there anything you want to tell me?
Like what?
Like maybe you're out to protect the environment? Give scholarships to kids?
Fight blindness?
Help the elderly?
Feed the hungry?
Well, I only asked because you got a little lion in you. See? Right there. Right next to whatever that other thing is.
Back at the ballpark and getting into the late innings. 5.5 complete. And Anoka now trailing. So we start at the bottom of the 6th. Alex Pribble leading things off. He's now on the hill. And would like to help his own cause as he's on the hook for the loss. Pribble 0 for 3 at the plate. This one hit perfectly over the head of Essler. Solid line drive single. He's trying to turn it into something more, but wisely stays at first.
The ball quickly back into the infield, but a leadoff single for Anoka as they're trailing by that 1 run. Looking for a little bit of a rally here in the bottom half of the 6th.
And now Alex Farley, an RBI single back in the 1st inning, and since then 0 for 2. Fly ball and a pop-up. Runner at first, nobody out here.
All right, Crib, you're right. Don't move. Don't move.
This one right back through the middle. A nice effort by Essler, but can't quite knock it down. And back-to-back singles to start the inning for Anoka.
A couple of quick base hits for Anoka here with nobody out.
Bobby, what number are you?
Well, and that's the last 6 pitches that Connor Boone has thrown for strikes. All have been put into play. 3 are for outs, 3 are for hits.
Back foot, Alex. Back foot. That should be perfect, Alex.
Glick 2 for 3 as he digs in. Speed pitch. He was out in front of it and left swinging.
A couple of singles this evening.
You're right.
This one hit to the left side, fielded by Wellner. Thought about it and then throws across. Both runners are going to advance.
Yeah,
you got to have the lead out.
Yeah, little hesitation because he thought about going back to third, which he should have.
Yeah,
because you got to get the out at third. But then realized the only thing he's going to be able to do at that point was throw it across the diamond to Lewis for the first out of the inning.
With 1 out, the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at second as Joe Hobner digs in. 2 for 3. Oh, this is Bobby Sinek, sorry.
Hey, Bobby, he's got to be perfect right down the gut. Here we go. Got to be perfect.
Sinek swings and misses. Pitch on that outside edge. Pribble the runner at third, Farley at second.
Well, and then Connor Boone again trying to pitch out of a jam. We've seen him do that a few times here this evening. Nice pitch.
In for a called strike. It's 1-2.
Where is Tanner? It's not worth it. I forgot about those guys.
Fouled off, and Sinek will stay alive at 1-2.
A strikeout here, Joe, would be huge for Coon Rapids. Get that second out of the inning.
There's not even toilet paper.
He says he wants more though. Can you grab some of those balls? He says he wants more.
Yeah.
Another two-strike foul, and Sinek staying alive again. Boone tried to pull the string and got him out in front, but Sinek able to get a piece of it.
Well, that's what you want from your hitter here. This situation is just to make contact with the ball. If you don't put it in play, just stay alive. Keep your at bat going.
Dig in, Bobby. Dig in. Bobby's going to anyway.
Another foul by Sinek.
There. Come on, Bobby. There he is.
Reeves wants to take time. Tom Yell coming out to talk with Boone as well.
This base just wants to get the opportunity to get out of the inning here without at least that tying run.
No, I haven't been doing Jelly Ranchers this year. It's a good idea though for this weekend. Lost a little bit of sugar.
Anoka's going to be hosting some games here from the Gopher Classic coming up this weekend.
Well, it's a beautiful ballpark.
Yeah,
it
both these teams
in
that tournament. Yeah, absolutely
highlighted.
Does. Yep, absolutely does.
At a high level. So let's try again at 1 and 2. Sinek with 3 two-strike fouls in the at-bat, his first of the evening. He's got runners at second and third, only 1 out. His team trailing by 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This one blooped to short. Wojo is there for the out.
Now, big second out. Now, if get an opportunity here, if Fredenberg can get him out and get out of the inning without any damage and take that lead to the top of the 7th.
That would be big. Fredenberg is 0 for 3. Reached on an error and scored in that big 5-run third. Looks at a fastball for a strike.
Get another pitch to the outside portion of the plate. Catching that corner.
And another called strike. 0-2.
On a great position now for Connor Boone here, heading the count 0-2 with 2 away.
You're right. What?
Well, such great 2-out hitting throughout this contest for Anoka. But now is when they need it the most. Fredenberg, an opportunity to get his team back in front with a single to the outfield.
Where is he?
Reeves calling time. He gets out of his crouch.
As remember, Anoka led this one 6-0.
They did.
After the first 3 innings. And now trail 7-6. This one skied right side. It'll stay in the infield. Into foul territory is Lewis to make the catch. And again, Anoka leaving runners stranded in scoring position. They trail 7-6 as we head to the 7th. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
Sweetheart. Gonna give you a hand?
No thanks, Dad. I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna go fix the lamp in your room.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Well, celebrating America over the weekend, 4th of July, and what better way to celebrate our independence than to play America's favorite pastime.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
We're told big fireworks display here on the 4th.
And of course, I know what a huge fan you are.
Of pitch count?
Of the pitch count. Howie Shapiro. So get this, through 6 innings, Connor Boone has thrown 101 pitches, 72 for strikes.
Wow.
So better than 70% strikes. Now, that's impressive in and of itself, but over the last 4 innings, he has thrown 58 pitches, 44 for strikes.
That's impressive. Now, if you're Anoka here, you just, again, now you want a quick inning to get back the opportunity to get that run back in the bottom half of the 7th. Coon Rapids, on the other hand, they want to try, just the 4 hits this evening, Joe, and they would like to get their bats going, put some additional runs on the board to put this game out of reach.
They would, and they would absolutely love, any way you slice it, to take away a victory in a game maybe they shouldn't have.
Right. Well, down
been able to.
Down 6-0. You think in that situation. Granted, it was just after the 3rd inning with plenty of baseball left, but you give credit to this post 334 squad. This Tommy Yell in his final season as the head coach for the Legion squad after 36 seasons. That's quite the
Wellner with
career.
a base knock to start things here in the 7th for Coon Rapids. Wellner was 0 for 2. He reached on error twice, though. And both times he has scored. Laid down a good sacrifice bunt his last time up and then reached on the throwing error. But that, no question about it, solid line drive single to left. And now Matt Essler. 0 for 1 in the game. A strikeout, a walk, and a run scored, and then a sacrifice fly. Pitch down and away as Essler was squaring to bunt, but wisely held off as that one was nowhere near the zone. A good quick stop by Bishop behind the plate.
Senek, it's Senek. Yep.
I knew that. There's a good bunt. Fielded, and they go for the lead runner, and Pribble threw that one out to center field.
Yeah, it was way over
That's
the
the
head.
second time Coon Rapids has put down a sacrifice, and the pitcher is fielded and thrown an error.
Steinbring coming out.
So it will be a sacrifice in the book. Second sacrifice hit of the game for Matt Essler. He laid down a sacrifice, and then he reaches on the error.
I don't think we're making a pitching change. There was no work in the bullpen unless he's pulling somebody out from the field, but I don't think that's happened. I think he just wanted to talk about things here. They do not want to give up another run, but with runners at the corners and nobody out, tough situation for Anoka here at the top of the 7th.
No, Pribble will stay on the hill. Tate Andrews. Trying to get Coon Rapids a little bit of insurance, a little cushion to work with. He's got Wellner at third, Essler at first. And the pitch down low, 1-0. This one hit right to no man's land. A base knock will score a run. Essler will coast in at third, an RBI single for Tate Andrews.
Yeah, a nice piece of hitting by Tate Andrews gives Coon Rapids an additional insurance run now with a 2-run lead. Still runners at the corners and nobody out, as Jake Hansen again is going to come in and be the courtesy runner over at first. Tate tipping his Get to the crowd.
And now Noah Wolf. Hansen chased back to the bag at first. Essler, the runner at third. Hansen at first. Still nobody out. Noah Wolf at the plate. Coon Rapids now leading 8-6. This one will drop in front of the right fielder. Good timely hitting, especially from the bottom of the order. 8 and 9 guys come up with RBI singles, and it stretches this lead to 9-6.
Yeah, you talked about it. 9 unanswered runs scored by Coon Rapids after the 6-0 lead. I think we're going to have a pitching change at this point. Austin Olson coming in to throw for Anoka.
And we will take a short break while he loosens up. We'll be back with more baseball on CTN after this.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
My dad's one of the producers for Bring this one.
So Olson will come in the top of the 7th inning. He'll inherit a pair of runners, 2 already across in the inning as Coon Rapids has stretched their lead to 9-6.
Be the 3rd pitcher of the evening for Anoka. We'll see in the bottom half of the 7th if Connor Boone comes back out to finish the game.
Well, again, his pitch to
his pitch count is up over 100 pitches.
Well, yeah, but his strike to ball ratio is outstanding. And of course, the story of this ball game has been sloppy fielding, and most of the errors have really been errors that didn't need to be made. Throws that were hurried when they didn't need to be, and just some mental mistakes. Olson gets the top of the order for Coon Rapids. Cody Thompson has reached on error twice. He's 0 for 4. Shows bunt, drops down a good one.
It's going to be safe all around.
That's going to be a bunt single, and they're going to be all loaded up.
That was pretty. It's about as well as you can do it.
Yep, no chance for Olson.
Nope.
Once he fielded that to go anywhere. And now Justin Reeves with the bases juiced, infield in. Pitch down and away. Nice stop by Sinek.
Still nobody out.
This one hit past the drawn in infield. 2 more. No, they're just going to score the one.
Yep.
As they'll hold Wolf at third. An RBI single for Justin Reeves. Keeps the bases loaded. And it's 10-6. And now Wojo You know, Coon Rapids only had 4 hits coming into this inning. They've got 5 here in the inning. Wojciechowski 0 for 4.
Zach Raymond in as a courtesy runner for Coon Rapids.
Wojo skies this one to the right side. Out is second baseman Trent Fredenberg, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
No opportunity to get a run home with that pop-up.
Michael Zimbeck will be the 8th hitter of the inning. He's 2 for 3. Has scored a couple of times. Base is still loaded, only 1 out. Thought about going after it, but wisely lays off as it dropped down and away for ball 1. That one's called strike, 1-1.
This is a tough situation for Anoka. Again, already trailing now by 4 with the bases loaded and 1 away with the hottest hitter for Coon Rapids in their lineup at the plate.
This one chopped, but foul. And Olsen ahead in the count, 1-2.
Just throw grass. So I sent an email out and said, you know what, those days are over. We had strike throwers. They did. It was more fun to watch the defense than the inning.
Down, skips away, and all the way to the backstop. All the runners are going to advance with Noah Wolf scampering home with the 4th run of the inning for Coon Rapids.
That makes an 11-5 lead now for
6.
I'm sorry, 11-6 lead. I meant to say 5-run lead, but 11-6 for Coon Rapids.
And now 2-2. This one fouled back. Hit could mean 2 more runs for Coon Rapids.
I pushed it back to 11:30. We can override it, baby. We know how to do that. We have to for Rankin. We may have to do it for Rankin. I think I will.
This one's skied. It'll stay in the infield. Fredenberg is under it in the grass, and he'll catch it for out number 2. Bring up Joe Lewis. 1 for 3. RBI double back in the 4th inning. Later scored in that inning and then walked and scored in the 5th as well. Pitch is up high.
Nice pitch there.
Evens the count at 1-1. Nice stop by Sinek that time. That pitch was down in the dirt, 2-1. Up high again, 3-1. A good off-speed pitch. Lewis swung through before that thing was within 15 feet of the plate. Full count. Back to the fastball, and it's low, ball 4.
That'll load him up again.
And that will bring us back to Ray Wellner. He started this with a single.
Come on, Alex.
He's 1 for 3 in the game, but he scored 3 times. Pitch up high. And high again, 2-0.
Here we go. Come on, hey. Drive with the legs. Fall through.
And now low, 3-0.
And now in danger of walking another run in.
Well, they're taking all the way. And at 3-1, he can still be picky. Olsen comes with the fastball and gets the strike, and the count is full. And we'll start the chariot race.
Yeah,
on the pitch.
Off.
Lewis was about halfway to second before that pitch left his hand. And it is low, ball 4.
Trying too hard, one.
Makes it 12-5 now. I'm 12-6 now.
By the way, they had 6 runs before Coon Rapids.
I know. I was being attacked, almost carried away by a mosquito.
Well, apparently,
I saw that one put a little salt on before he took that bite.
Right. I tell you, he was full. He was about to leave the table, but instead I stamped his check.
Yeah, he's
Matt Essler.
His final meal.
Falls back the first pitch. Essler just 1 official at bat. He is 0 for 1, but he is a walk, a run scored, 2 runs scored, actually. Looks at a good pitch there for strike 2. And Olsen trying to finish this one. 5 more on the board for Coon Rapids here in the 7th. Stretching their lead to 12-6. That pitch down in the dirt. 2-2. Believe it or not, it was a pitcher's duel at one point.
That seemed like a long time ago.
Sinek able to stop that one as it was in the dirt and keep it in front of him at least. No runners had the chance to advance, but here we go with the full count again and 2 outs. Track meet on the base paths. And again, Joe Lewis halfway between second and third. And the pitch is down and away. Ball 4 and another run scores.
Oh, Jake Hansen getting the opportunity to hit. Hansen comes in hitting .370. Not a bad hitter to bring off the bench with bases loaded and 2 away.
And the first pitch hammered to center. Back is Tweitbach over his head. This one's going to clear the bases. It's going to be a 3-run double for Hansen on the first pitch he sees. It's a nice contribution.
Not bad.
And this one's got out of hand.
Isn't the 10-run rule now in effect?
Yeah, but yep, 16 to 6. Yeah, the mercy rule's in effect, but Anoka would have the opportunity to bat in the bottom half of the inning. So we had 9 runs in this inning for Coon Rapids. They finally got the bats working a little bit. 6 hits in the inning. But still, it's not a great stat.
16 unanswered runs.
16 unanswered runs.
That's incredible.
It is impressive. Noah Wolf swings a little late. Wolf had an RBI single his last time up. He's driven in a couple. This one drilled down the line. It's a base knock. He's going to drive in another as Hansel will score easily from second. Wolf turning and going for 3. He'll round 3 even before that ball gets back to the infield.
That was a nice base hit.
Right down the right field line and good speed all the way around. He was thinking as he turned 3, he would have loved
inside the park.
Yeah, he would have loved that, as would all his teammates, but wisely stays there. RBI triple to make it 17-6. And back to the top of the order we go.
Post 334 scored 11 runs in their win last night. Now 17 so far here against Anoka.
Well, they've scored 10 in this inning.
In this inning, right.
Cody Thompson. Another nice stop by Cynic. 2-0.
Yeah, it's an awful long inning in the field for Anoka here.
Yeah, well, this is the 14th batter of the inning. It's a lot.
It's definitely a lot.
And give Cynic credit. That pitch was well outside, but he tried hard to frame it. He brought it back like, no, that was a strike. It really was. Not so much. This one rolled back up the middle. Thomas fields and bobbles. And Thompson is safe on another error in the field.
It's the 6th error in the field for Anoka. That makes it 18-6.
Justin Reeves has an RBI single earlier in the inning. It's been a long inning.
It definitely has.
11 runs in the inning.
So long I need a shave.
Justin Reeves is 2 for 5, or 2 for 4 with a walk. Two and 0. This one hit back in up the middle. Chase Thomas with another chance, and this time he takes it to the bag himself, and finally ends the inning. But 11 across the plate for Coon Rapids, and they've blown this one wide open. It's 18-6 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
So I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Really? Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, it will be Connor Boone towing the rubber to try and finish this one out as the complete game for Coon Rapids. Got plenty of cushion now.
I would say.
12-run lead, 11-run top of the 7th inning for Coon Rapids, and all 18 of their runs scored unanswered after falling behind 6-0 through the first 3 innings. Spencer Olson will lead things off for Anoka. He's 2 for 3. First one just out of the reach of Wellner, and it kind of tipped away, and he will be on board. And just a high hop again, and just out of the reach of Wellner, and just kind of tipped away, and that'll go in as an infield single. Mike Tweitbach will be up next.
Nope. It is Tanner Fry.
Who else would it be?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Fry fouls it off.
Fry hitting .250. You know, I don't think we've seen any double plays here this evening.
No, we have not.
Just saying.
This one slowly toward the mound. Boone throws to first and gets out number 1. Olson advances to second. And now back to the top of the order, Chase Thomas. 2 for 4. Also reached on an error, scored a run. Way back in that 3rd inning, you remember
Way
that?
back, I do. I was a younger man.
When it looked like Anoka might run away with it at a 6-0 lead. Oh, that's not how things have gone here in the second half of the ball game.
Definitely not.
Good pitch right there from Connor Boone. Comes back to even the count, 1-1. This one fouled back.
Post 334 is off tomorrow, and then they start that Gopher Classic on Friday. With a couple of games Friday. That one hit them. They're playing at Burnsville. Their first game, 9 a.m. contest against Wayzata, and then they'll follow it up a couple hours later, 11:30 against Alexandria.
First time we've seen a hit batter in this ball game.
Yes, that's true too.
And now Ryan Streeter. One for 3, reached on an error and scored in the first. Walked and scored in the first. Had a stolen base in there too. Reached on an error in the second, then a 2-run double in the third, and a fly out in the 5th. Takes that first one for a strike. This one chopped softly to the right side and the left side, and no chance for Reeves to turn and make a play. Another infield single. We've got bases loaded with only 1 out. Amazing comeback could be happening. Get out the rally caps for Anoka.
They got a little ways to go, but anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Well, you didn't think
Coon Rapids would score 11.
Rapids would score 11 in the top half of the inning. What are the chances we see an inning with 23 runs? And then we have to go to an 8th inning tied at 18.
It'll be tomorrow then.
Alex Pribble, 1 for 4. He'd like to help his own cause.
He would.
This one chopped left side through the hole. 1 run will score. And that's it. Everybody moves up 1. RBI single for Pribble. And now Alex Farley. Farley 2 for 4. Comes to the plate with the bases juiced. Only one out. This one hammered deep to left. Back on it is Wolf. He makes the catch. And it looked like he got that crossed up and that might fall. It was hit really, really well. He was back near the warning track, but able to make the catch. Thomas will score on the sacrifice. And now Alex Glick with 2 out and 2 on.
Glick trying to keep this this game alive for Anoka. He swings at a pitch way outside.
They say he went fishing after that first offering.
He just wanted contact with that.
Well, he needed a bat about 6 inches longer. Maybe even 10 inches longer. That was well outside. Now he comes right back inside, and Glick keeps it aboard his shoulder, 0-2. Didn't chase that time.
Nope.
It's about the same pitch, though. This one rolled to short. Up with it is Wojciechowski. The throw in the dirt, but a nice scoop by Lewis, and this one's over.
Oh, nice win for Coon Rapids. That's going to move their record to 19-9 and drop the Anoka team to 4-7.
And a weird one.
Weird one, definitely a weird one.
To be certain. I mean, it looked like a pitcher's duel. Through the first 2.5 innings, it was 1-0, and then 5 runs in the bottom of the third by Anoka. They had that big 6-0 lead, but only for a short time. Coon Rapids came back and trimmed the lead to 6-4. Thanks to a couple of errors. Then they took the lead in the top of the 5th, and then they just blew the doors off the place with 11 runs in the top of the 7th inning. And they coast to the 18-8 win.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun game. Certainly, Coon Rapids started off with that 6-0 deficit, but they scored those 18 unanswered runs to give them that big lead. And a couple of runs earned back by Anoka in the bottom half of the 7th, but certainly not enough. And Coon Rapids gets the win.
And the season will continue again. The final season for head coach Tom Yell and the American Legion Club. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Give the final scores: Coon Rapids 18, Anoka 8. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us to continue to support everything we do here at CTN for the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro. I'm Joe Yund, saying good night.